Hello, everyone. The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes, and like all of those episodes, it may contain spoilers, so consider yourself warned. If you like what you hear, head over to patreon.com/horrorqueers to listen to tons of bonus content. And now, without further ado, here's your exclusive Patreon clip.
So I think we should give credit, we have a culinary assistant for Brian Fuller's term, food porn, in this episode. Mm-hmm. And this consultant is named Jose Andres. And our food stylist is Janice Poon, who, by the way, Joe, I don't know if you remember this, but back in 2016, so this would have been, I think, either during the third season or shortly after it ended.
Okay. Janice
Poon released a cookbook, Feeding Hannibal, a Connoisseur's Cookbook, and it's currently $22 on Amazon in the United States. Hardcover, too. It's not even paperback. I have considered buying this book so many times.
Okay.
But it's not, because I have no issue. I will buy heart. I will buy brain if I need to. I don't know where. I guess there's a butcher shop I have to go to. I don't know. But the artistry with which these recipes are handled, I am I'm just looking like Amazon. They have like 3 preview images of like stuff, and it's like pinhead pork belly and sugarcane skewers, arm ham wing, and heart tartare tarts. Wow. But the heart tartare tarts have phyllo dough, and I can't handle phyllo dough. I can't handle the dough for the life of me. I'm not.
Oh god, it's just so much work.
But so I almost want to get the book just to read it, not even to make the book, the recipes.
Oh my god. I mean, if they're anywhere near as intricate and beautiful as what we see on the show, that just seems hella intimidating to me, because these are quite literally works of art.
Yes, absolutely. And it will continue. I mean, I think this is the first episode where we really start to like really hone in on that, and it will not stop.
No.
I mean, God. Also, he has like a staff of 3. I'm assuming these are temp hires. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. These are like cater waiter sort of sous chefs. But I guess the interesting thing. So we both own physical media copies of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a special feature on making the food on the second disc, which is accompanying this episode. So that's how we pulled some of this information. But like, it was fascinating. It's a brief featurette. It's about 12, 14 minutes, but they talked about how Brian Fuller was actively looking to work with Jose Andres, and it's because he had apparently opened an LA restaurant. He's an internationally renowned chef, but he had opened an LA restaurant that was incredibly popular called The Bazaar. So Brian Fuller really wanted to find an excuse to work with him. And when he mentioned he was doing the show, Andreas said, "Oh, I would love to consult on that." So they started working together, but Fuller would actually send him the scripts and say,
"Oh yeah,
metaphorically, what is the dish that Hannibal would be making so that it works within the story." So this chef was actually actively contributing to like, what is the food and how does it work within the actual narrative? And I love that, because Fuller's like, food is a story. It tells a story. It has a beginning, middle, and end, from like taste and smell and visual aesthetic.
Like, I want like Mads Mikkelsen to just have like the Julia Childs like show, The French Chef, but like just have it like the Cannibal Chef, and just have Mads Mikkelsen like making all this. I would love to watch that. Yeah. Well, and again, like on that, so it's this Rolodex that I mentioned earlier. It's not just that. Okay, so he keeps the business cards of people that he finds rude, right? But immediately when he puts the business card on the index card, on the back of it, he writes the recipe that he's going to use for when he eventually kills them.
Yeah, which is so wild. Like at one point, we actually hear the lab techs mention, one of the vital organs that was taken is the spleen. And they're all just aghast because they can't figure out why an organ harvester would ever take somebody's spleen. It's just not a valuable organ to take. So I love that Hannibal is able to look at someone, decide that they are rude, that they should die, but also figure out exactly which cut of the meat he's going to use.